Hello friends, this is TravellinGeek once again after I can see almost a long break after my last LG G8X videos on the TravellinGeek channel, and here I have a new phone which I've just ordered from the Amazon.in, and this is which one? Let's find out. So this is the Xiaomi Mi 10i. So this is the 120 GB variant of the phone. This is the 8 GB and 120 GB variant. So this phone is available in three specific variants. That's a RAM-ROM option. So the 6 GB with a 64 GB option, then we have a 6 GB with a 120 GB option, and the last one is the 8 GB and the 120 GB option. And this is the midnight black color. As you can see here is the midnight black. I specifically ordered the midnight black because well, this is my favorite color. It's available in three different colors: the Pacific Sunrise, which you might have seen, and with all the bloggers, and because Xiaomi has given the review units with the Pacific Sunrise color and 8128 option. The second color is the I think it's some sort of a blue, and the third option is the midnight black option. And as you can see, the specialty of this product, that there are certain things absolutely new. First of all, this is the first phone with a 120 Hz intelligent adaptive sync display tech, available in less than 25k price point. Obviously we have option from the Realme too, but this is first from the Xiaomi. Also, this is the first phone in the Xiaomi lineup in India with the Qualcomm's very new Snapdragon 750G. This is the more up-to-date version of the 765G with a number which is below the 765, but having a better cores. I mean, the performance cores are actually having the Cortex A77 than the Cortex A76, which we find in the Snapdragon 765G. So this actually gives a better benchmarks, and the CPU computational performance of this specific SoC is actually better than the 765G. And also the main thing, this is the first phone in less than 25k price point, or even I can say less than 30k price point, which is having the 108 megapixel camera with that's a Samsung HM2 sensor. And even though this is the HM2 sensor, which is slightly smaller sensor size than the HM1, the HM2 is still the largest sensor size available today in all this mid-range kind of price point. So it's still having the size of 1/1.52 inches. 108 MP sensor size is still bigger than what we are finding in the 64 MP sensors by either Sony or Samsung, which are available in phones like the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, and endless products which are having with the 64 MP. So obviously it's a very unique thing. It's a slim trim phone. I mean, not very slim trim. It's a 9 mm thickness, and they have given nearly 5000 mAh battery. You can see here it's 4820 mAh typical, and this comes with a 33 watt fast charger inside the box. This one also has a 3.5 mm jack, so a lot of stuff. Xiaomi has also given a UFS 2.2 and LPDDR4X. I mean, that's a standard. This phone comes with a lot of stuff like dual stereo speakers, and the 5G option available with 2 dedicated bands. So let's open the phone now, and I'm just going to unbox it, because I'm pretty sure that you must have seen unboxing videos of this phone much before than mine one. But this is a retail unit. This is what you are getting the phone when you actually order from either mi.com or basically Amazon. Get one more box designed by Xiaomi, and as usual I'm pretty sure this will have the ejector pin, then must be having some sort of a small very compact, maybe a single page manual, or I can say a quick user guide. And well, now unique thing, this phone has a micro SD card slot, because the Xiaomi website is not specifying anything about expandable storage. They just talk about the dual SIM tray, but this has a nano SIM and micro SD card slot according to the manual. And it also says supports dual SIM cards with no carrier restriction, single 5G or dual 4G connectivity. So, and okay, so it has a dual nano SIM card slots. Either card can be set to the primary card, so this is pretty nice. And this also has a support for 4G plus, so carrier aggregation is there. Single card plus micro SD or 2 nano SIM cards. So good to know. The phone has expandable storage options. Okay, it looks nice. It's a, I can say it has a matte finish over here, more like a frost glass kind of matte finish. Looks good, and it's not a very thin case. So, and this is a heavy phone. Yeah, I can see it. It's a made in India phone. As you can see, it's written very clearly. It's made in India. It's a midnight black. Looks nice. So let's remove this plastic. Let's also remove the sticker. Wow, and it is a very shiny phone. And the good part is that the phone has some sort of a screen protector already pre-applied. So it's really good to know that Xiaomi is giving screen protectors applied to even premium phones, not just the lower end phone. Yeah, this is the cable you have, having the same style orange coloring inside. It's a USB-A to Type-C port, and then we have the charger here, and this is a 33-watt charger. So this is the output. As you can see, the maximum is 11 volt and 3 ampere, so that comes to 33 watts. And this is also having the quick charge 3 certification, and the charger is made in China. And yes, the phone is also having the IP53 certification. I forgot to tell you that. As you can see, we have some rubber gaskets here. So this is the SIM 2, this is the SIM 1, and so it's a hybrid tray. Here you can have a micro SD card slot, or this is the nano SIM here. This is the SIM 1. Let's talk about the basics of the phone. As you can see, this is having a very glossy finish. The back side is also protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5, and the front side is also protected by the Corning Gorilla Glass 5. The selfie camera is a 16 megapixel camera with the aperture size of the f2.45. 2.45, yeah, right. Then at the back we can see here the big lens over here, which is the 108 MP sensor by Samsung. That's the HM2, and you can see here writing in the 108 MP AI camera. This also comes with a dual tone dual LED flash. I think I'm seeing this after a long time on a Xiaomi phone. Then we have this wide angle lens over here, which is the 8 MP one. I think that comes to the f2.2, and then we have two, I can say just 2 MP cameras. One of them is a depth and one of them is a macro. I don't know which one is what. At the right we have the power key as well as capacitive fingerprint scanner, which is built inside the power key. Then we also have the volume rocker here, and the tactile feed is good. I like the clicking sound. At the left side we don't have anything, just a SIM card tray. On the top we can see is the secondary microphone as well as the IR blaster here. Really happy to see IR blaster in a Mi premium phone after a long time. At the bottom we have the primary speaker, then we have the USB Type-C port, the primary microphone, and wow, we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, and this looks really good. Really good. I'm really happy to see it. So 2 microphones and IR blaster also there. So let's start the phone now. It's a really bright panel and it's looking good. I don't have any kind of backlit shading. I mean, you may be able to see some sort of a weird colors. That's because of the camera, but frankly speaking, the display is showing really nice backlit spread across the screen. The phone feels really sturdy in hand, and the middle frame is having complete plastic body. This is a polycarbonate middle frame, and both the sides we have glass, and it feels good. Obviously the display should have been the AMOLED, frankly speaking. I mean, they could have kept it at just 90 hertz kind of stuff. I mean, if they really wanted to give the high refresher screen. But I mean, this screen looks good. I'm not saying this is a bad. It really looks good. The contrast is fantastic. I mean, right now at this camera, I'm pretty sure you must be thinking that this is an OLED screen. but still the OLED is OLED. Anyways, one major thing you must have seen now, these icons are not typical Xiaomi or the MIUI phone dialer and the SMS icons, because Xiaomi has replaced the dialer to the Google dialer. Now that's a bad thing, because first of all, this lacks many of the features of the MIUI 12 or the MIUI itself. All the research they have done in the dialer app and as well as on the SMS app is gone, so you don't have all those benefits over here. It is also having a linear motor, and the first impression is not that bad, but definitely not as good as the typical high quality haptic. And let's find out the storage options we have here. Okay, so I'm just selecting on the settings. Right now 17.5 GB is preoccupied out of the 128. So you can see here 2.88 GB other. I don't know what exactly is that. Apps and data is actually taking 1.5 GB, and these are the stuff. So you have all this bloatware, that's a Tile Fun, WS Office, Dust Settle, Bubble Story, Amazon, keyboard for Xiaomi, okay, Crazy Geoser, Bubble Shooter with friends, lot of stuff. But the good part is I think you can remove this. So if I go here, yes, I can uninstall the app, so I'm just removing it. The Android security patch level is 1st November 2020, and it's running basically on Android 10. So where is the Android 10? Android version is the 10. One more thing about is the 120 Hz mode. So right now you can see that out of the box the phone has been set up to 60 Hz, and I can select the 120 Hz option. So this is having a dynamic based 120 Hz option, so it is not a constant 120 Hz, but it switches from 30 Hz to 120 Hz in a different steps. And yes, I can immediately feel that the scrolling smoothness is better. Now this is 60 Hz, as you can see. I don't know whether on this camera you can check this or not, but if I select to 120 Hz, it definitely feels smoother. I'm also selecting the color scheme to the standard, because out of the box when I selecting the auto, it looks a bit weird. I mean, it looks, the display is very cold. The standard looks much better screen, and the colors look more balanced. And now let's check it out, what happens if I go to themes. If I just select the theme, and if I change to limitless, what happens? Because I'm really concerned about the Google dialer app. No, it just changes to this. So whatever theme you apply, it the icons won't get changed for the Google dialer and the SMS app. It will remain. It won't have a synergy with that theme. So that's a very bad thing. But then I think you have to live with like this. I mean, the kind of deal Google is having with all these Chinese manufacturers that use our app and give us the data. Don't keep the data with you, but give that specific data to Google itself. And let's click on the camera and check it out. This is very similar to the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. You have the HDR option, which is the HDR. Then we have the AI, which I enabled here. This is the wide angle option. Then this is the 1x option, and this is the 2x option. This phone also comes with a 3x lossless zoom. We have a Pro tab now directly over here, and you can select lenses over here. That's pretty good: wide, ultra wide, and macro. And I think macro is not having any kind of autofocus. I doubt it is having the autofocus. We will check that afterwards. And what things you can check, a lot of stuff. You can have the manual autofocus. The shutter speed is really nice, very small steps, as you can see, very small steps, but you have a lot of options in the shutter speed, and the highest is 1/4000. This is all electronic, but so then you have the ISO, 1 minute. The ISO setting is from 50 to as high as 6400. This is a new jump because I think my Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is having only up to 3200, I think so. Yeah. In video also, I think we have the Pro mode, but let's see what options we get. We get a 4K here. Then we also have a super macro video mode, and in the more option we have a lot of stuff. So we have a dedicated 108 MP mode. We have the panorama is still there, clone video is there, AI watermark is there, slow motion option is there. In the slow motion we get options for 120 fps and up to 960 fps, but this is all software interpolation based, and this is not actually actual 960 fps recording. Its maximum is only up to 240 fps for the 720p, and in 1080p I think we get only up to 120 fps. So as you can see, when I select the 240 fps, the resolution changes to 720p. Overall nice. So guys, I will quickly have more videos on this product very soon, and I will talk about different aspects about this product, about the carrier aggregation, also about different stuff, whether the call recording is available or not. Right now I'm not able to check that because I have to insert the SIM. So guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. This is Traveling Geek. If you do like this video, don't forget to click on thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. This is Traveling Geek. I'm signing off. Thank you.